Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Jay. And there's Jackson. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. And for Chicago, White on the wing along with Okoro. Money out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Giddey in at the 1. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here's Jay. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey with it. Out to White. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
A volume three-point shooter. You have to expect White to connect on those looks from the outside.
And it's Halliburton missing. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Back to Halliburton. Here's Jay. He has been an incredibly difficult matchup for all of their opponents, averaging 29 points a game. And stolen by Giddey. Inside, here's Cash. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, here's Halliburton. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Okoro passes to Money. And here is Ayton. 12 points his last outing. Here's Cash. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mathurin passes to Jay, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And the first one drops.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
So he gets them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Halliburton passes to Jay. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jay's got his second basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Jay. Takes the three. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Okoro. How last month turned out for him. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him. But time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. Halliburton, that's good.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
Out to the right wing. Outside, White. Pass to Ayton. Stolen. It's tipped. Giddey against Halliburton. And there it is for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan, and we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Okogie. Scoreless thus far. Giddey with it. Halliburton picks him up. Giddey, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Giddey. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's Jay. Coming off 31 points last game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ayton a screen on Halliburton. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Pacers making a change here. Walker's checked in. And a chance here to check out the league scoring leaders. Well, you look at Jay, top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Here's Jay. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing. Walker with a screen for Halliburton. 6 to shoot. It's good.
Halliburton just understands how to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass there.
Here's Giddey. Outside White. Now Giddey. Here's Cash. And a miss there on the triple. White against Mathurin. They set the screen. Here's Halliburton. Sweet little floater. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Giddey. His last outing, 16 points for him. Ayton, the pass to Money. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Pass to Jay. Tips it. Walker on the follow. Walker's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ayton inside. Guarded by Jackson. And again, Chicago. No good. Halliburton for three. Drains the three-pointer. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bruce Ellis is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Williams comes in for Isaac Okoro. Howard's checked in for Kobe White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And the Pacers also making a change. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Now here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Cash. The Bulls with another miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the paint, here's Jay. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Williams. Here's Bruce Ellis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop them now. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Howard. With the step back, Halliburton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Bulls, Smith comes in for money. And it's Kobe White in for Howard. Indiana also making some changes. Collins checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jay. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now, here is Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out to White. They need this one. And he's good on the 3-ball. White's got 11.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Right side to Walker. Back to McConnell. Pass to Neesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Excellent D there from Williams.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Stolen by Jones. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's McConnell. Still without a basket. Collins kicks to McConnell. Walker the pass to Neesmith. And stolen by White. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Smith. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Here's Mathurin. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Buzelis. White is out there with Jones. Then it's Williams. And it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Kevin, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kicks it out to Jones. Drills the 3-pointer. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Collins, good.
Well, John Collins around the bucket doing work right there.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Smith to the wing right side. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Well, Doris, T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
Here's White for the made shot from John Collins. And White kicks to Williams. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McConnell finds Walker. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Outside Williams. To the inside. Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Well, you don't see many guys with Buzelis' length run the pick and roll. His potential is unreal.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Money's checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Trey Jones. Okogie's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for T.J. McConnell. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Okogie. Back to Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Pulls it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Giddey the pass to Williams. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. It's not going to go for him. The kick out to Walker. Out to the wing. Walker is screen on White. Back to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Pass to Buzelis. White left side. Outside Williams. Here's Buzelis. The tray. Rebound by Okogie. Halliburton outside. Pass to Walker. There's Okogie. White covering. Collins a screen on White. With his first shot attempt. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
We always talk about Josh Okogie's defense and his hustle, but this guy's starting to show you he can score it.
Williams dishes to White. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting. looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
Here's Buzelis. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Giddey. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Indiana leading by 4 to the middle. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Mathurin. That's now 8 points for Jarris Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Pass to Buzelis. Connects from three-point range.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Collins in the post. The kick out to Walker. Halliburton outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
He started the game scorching the nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
From downtown, and the Bulls another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Halliburton passes to Walker. Bounce pass, Mathurin. Collins setting the pick for Mathurin. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Outside, White. Pass to Cash. Back to White. Goes up from the top of the key. Collins grabs the miss. The Pacers with the lead. Up top, Mathurin. He's guarded by Williams. Right wing. Collins finds Walker. Collins a screen on Williams. Here's Mathurin, and it's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Here's Cash. The shot off that time. Collins with some nice D. Here's Mathurin, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pacers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
When you think about Benedict Mathurin and all he offers offensively, has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Williams. And it's Okoro in for White. Then for the Pacers, Jackson, he's checked in for John Collins. And Jay subbed in for Walker. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here's a group of players that have really been showcasing their versatility recently. The leading three-point shooters among centers and power forwards over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Jay, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for an opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
Here's Giddey, following the score by Isaiah Jackson.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. From outside the arc, trains it from beyond the arc. Mathurin's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Back to Giddey. Okoro passes to Money. And it's Giddey in the corner. for Halliburton. Giddy, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Jackson misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Back to Giddy. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 8.
A contested bucket, but Josh Giddy willing that one in the cup.
Jackson with the screen. Jay misses. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Buzelis. Jay with the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Okogie, the pass to Mathurin. Right side Jackson. Inside. Halliburton, good look inside. And it's Giddy with the ball for Chicago. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And we finished one half of basketball. Pacers out in front. They're up by 7. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Bulls.
They need to get after it more.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Bulls trail by 7, and so in the game for the Pacers. They've got Halliburton. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Jay. And there's Jackson, and it's Okogie in at the 2 spot. Halliburton outside. Traps in the tray. Halliburton's got the lead up to 10 now for Indiana.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
Now here's Giddy. Outside, White shoots the 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Okogie. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Cash. From outside, off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Okogie, the pass to Halliburton. Over to the left wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Bulls trail by 13. Right side, White. Giddey, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Giddey's got 11 points.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Here's Jay. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, White. Pass to Cash. Outside, White. Down low, here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Jackson passes to Jay. Mathurin. And Mathurin is right there. He's got 9.
Benedict Mathurin is a sneaky good offensive rebounder. Good timing there.
This one for 3. Giddey, no good. Pacers leading by 13. Pass to Jay. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Halliburton passes to Okogie. Outside Jackson. Pass to Halliburton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Halliburton's got 26.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Halliburton outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Giddey finds Okoro. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And it's Ayton missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Halliburton against Ayton. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Giddey. Now Okoro. Launches a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's. Halliburton outside. Mathurin for three. It's rebounded by Giddey.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
White the pass to Ayton. And he comes up with the deuce. Ayton's got 8 points.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Back to Halliburton. Here's Jay. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. Bulls trail by 20. Pass to Giddey. Ayton sets the pick for Giddey. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Giddey's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Here's Jay, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Halliburton against Giddey. Over Halliburton. Giddey, no good.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Okogie. White covering. Here's Halliburton. The teardrop falls in. And that's 31 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
To stop the run. And it's White missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Okogie for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. To the paint. And White the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Ayton. Williams comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Trey Jones subbed in for White. And a change for the Pacers. Walker's checked in, and they call an illegal screen here. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Well, you look at Jay, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Smith checked in for the Bulls. Collins checked in for the Pacers. Smith up top, inside. Here's Cash. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Chicago, holding on to 2nd spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Pacers, 6 games out.
And seeing where Indiana is, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside, Jones. Smith with a screen on Mathurin. Johnson for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Halliburton in the corner. And the Pacers another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Jones against Halliburton. Williams, and he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Here's Jay. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Johnson can't hit. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Friday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with Detroit, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And the Bulls making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Mathurin. Mathurin's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. To the middle. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Beasley for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Outside for Halliburton. Over Jones. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, we're doing a good job of keeping our bodies on their bodies down there. Let's take them all away. Let's take them all away. And when we get it, let's run. Let's run. Let's get out.
Well, Greg, you can tell he's appreciating the hustle on the glass, loving, absolutely loving the effort.
Not wanting to waste any time after grabbing rebounds. Coach Carlisle wants his team to push the pace.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jones is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Walker. Here's White. Off on the layup. And Indiana shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Smith sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Takes it inside. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Here's Okogie. Right side, Collins. Over Smith. Collins, good. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Smith, and he converts the layup.
Boy, big-time confidence from Jalen Smith. This guy will not back down.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Collins, a screen on Jones. Halliburton for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 40 points.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Smith sets the pick for Jones. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Halliburton, that's good.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Jones with it. Outside, White. With the drive, lays it up and banks it in. And that's 20 points for Kobe White.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And he makes the first. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Here's White. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams against Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
First free throw is good. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
When you think of Tyrese Halliburton, it is 2 things: positional size and unbelievable skill.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Nice defense from Giddey. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. White, good.
The nasty handles of White, just so gifted at putting on a show with moves like that.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. From deep three-point territory, White with the defensive effort.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Giddey, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. White against Walker. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
McConnell against Giddey. Halliburton outside. And they get it back. Back to Walker. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to Giddey. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Now, here is Halliburton. No good with the triple.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
And it's White missing. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Halliburton outside. Shot from the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark. Halliburton's got 47 points.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable 3-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Halliburton against White. Williams a screen on Halliburton. Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss. Pacers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Back to Walker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
T.J. McConnell is just the classic setup point guard. That is on time and on target.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Well, Aaron Nesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Nesmith.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, Aaron Nesmith is just such a dependable guy. Night in, night out, you know he's going to score, defend, and he's always going to be about winning.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
McConnell finds Nesmith. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to White, the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Nesmith. Back to McConnell. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously he can when necessary, but not that time. White dishes to Okoro. Pass to Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 13 points here for Josh Giddey.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
Heisman no good. Chicago's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Ayton a screen on McConnell. Giddey the pass to White. Back to Giddey. Ayton a screen on McConnell. And Giddey gets it to go.
May not be Josh Giddey's first instinct, but boy, he can flat score the basketball.
McConnell against Giddey. Bounce pass Collins. Pass to McConnell. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Haliburton.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
McConnell scanning the floor. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.